This is learning target 7.3, using the altitude of right triangles to find similar triangles and then solve for their missing variables. So the first thing to do when starting these problems is to identify their similar triangles. And you always want to redraw them and relabel them. So I'll start with our big one. We have T, S, and R. Now, it might be easiest if you outline which triangle you're looking at. So now we're looking at our medium-sized triangle. And the right angle is going to be at U. And then it's going to go up to T and over to R. Now we're going to look at our smaller triangle. And its right angle is always going to be the same as the medium-sized triangle. So this will be U. And then just looking at our outline, we can see that it goes up to S and over to T. Now we're just going to use that strategy, trying to find the value of X. So we're going to have to start by redrawing our triangles and relabeling everything, but now we want to include the side lengths. So we have 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to look at our medium-sized triangle. And our right angle is at point D. And then we can see that it goes up to B and then over to C. Now we have our small, we got to put in the side lengths. So our hypotenuse is 4 and our short leg is X. Now we have our smaller triangle and we can automatically plug in the D. Let's outline it here, and we can see that it goes up to A and over to B. And our short leg of our medium-sized triangle is always going to be the long side of our small triangle. And then we can also see in the picture that our hypotenuse of the little leg will be 3. Here is those triangles just redrawn and not as messy. Now we need to solve for X. So we can use the big triangle and with this one, or we could do it with the small one. But let's just do it with the medium-sized one. So we have 5 goes to 4, and 3 goes to X. Now we just need to solve for X. So we cross multiply, and we get 12 equals 5X, and we divide both sides by 5, and we get X equals 12 fifths. Let's try one more. Find the value of the variable. In this case, it is N. So we're going to redraw our triangles. We have our big one out here, and our right angle is at X. And then we go up to Z and over to Y. Oh, I don't know why I wrote a 4. Over to Y. And we have a side length. We have our hypotenuse is 9 plus 6, so we have 15. Now we have our medium-sized triangle with its right angle is right here at U. So we can draw our small one at the same time and put in our U since we know they're going to be the same. And then our medium-sized triangle, which is outlined right here, is going to go up to Z and over to X. Then our small one, we need the side lengths, and we don't have a hypotenuse, but when it goes from U to Z, it's 9. And then when it goes from U to X, we have our variable N. Now we have our small triangle, and here's our right angle, so we can see that it goes out to Y and then up to X. And we can plug in our side length of N, and then when we go out to Y, from U to Y, it is 6. And here again I just redrew them, the same picture, And now we just need to solve for n. Now we can't even use this picture because it doesn't have two side lengths and it doesn't have a variable in it, so we need to use these two pictures. So we have 9 goes to n, and n goes to 6. Now we cross multiply, and we get n squared equals 54. We just need to solve for n, so we take the square root of both sides, and we get n equals the square root of 54. Now we can take out, remember we have to simplify, so we have n equals the square root of 9 times the square root of 6, and that leaves us with 3 square roots of 6. And that is all I have for today.